What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Sit down video for you guys today. It's been a while since I've sat down and talked to you guys, really. So I thought to myself, let's sit down and do a video with you guys today. As the title of this video suggests, we're going to be talking to immigrants in this video. And it is all about the topic, stop wasting time in Canada. Yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking to the persons who come to Canada and forgot about the mission that made them want to come to Canada in the first place. So they're here in Canada, and then their days turn into weeks, their weeks into months, the months into years, and they're just now living and wasting time in Canada. Before we get into the conversation though, guys, I want you guys to do something for me. You guys know what I'm going to ask for. Take a second, yes man, take a second. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well, and leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this conversation that we're gonna have right now. Right now, I've seen a lot of immigrants in my immediate surrounding. If you guys are new here, I'm living in Grand Prairie, Alberta, which is a northwestern city, 4.5 hours north of Edmonton. So not the biggest city in Alberta, population roughly 70,000 people. But Grand Prairie is becoming a more popular destination, and a lot of immigrants are moving here. And I have seen a lot of immigrants come to Grand Prairie over my period of time being here now for 6 years. And a lot of them are wasting time here in Canada. Now, listen, everybody migrate for a different reason. Everybody decide to take on this Canadian journey for different reasons, right? But for the vast majority of us, it's wanting to give our family a better life. Want to give our kids more opportunities than we could have given them back in our home country. And for many of us, Canada provided that opportunity. Or we saw Canada as that country that would provide the opportunity to create a platform for our children to succeed and to change our generational trajectory, break generational curses and so forth, so on. So a lot of us make sacrifices of leaving our family, friends, assets, job, everything behind to come to this new country to start a new life. A new life, even though we know it's not going to be easy. And for many of us, we have to start over from scratch. We have to start from zero. Many of us have to go back to parts that we have passed in our home country. A lot of persons have to do entry-level jobs, even though they are professors back in their country, medical doctors, lawyers. I know so many persons who have to go back right at the drawing board, driving taxi, Uber, working in fast food restaurants, cleaning jobs, many different things just to survive. Because when you come to a new country, your accolades don't come with you oftentimes. I mean, some of you guys watching this right now might be lucky or fortunate to just move right into a similar position like what you are used to back in your home country. But a lot of other immigrants have to just take what them can get, right? Now, I say that to say this. When you come to Canada, there's so many distractions in Canada that will cause you to forget the mission, that will cause you to forget the goal. You know, some of us start getting Canadian friends, we start becoming Canadianized, we start falling to the culture, we start just living our life. And the longer we're here and the more we are living our lives, the more we forget about the reason why we decided to make this journey and this transition in the first place. A lot of persons just start living for other people, just starting flexing on persons back in their home country. You know, the clothes, the shoes, the Instagram pics, the whole shebang. But in truth and in fact, you're here to build a foundation. You're here to create a opportunity for your future family, even if you don't have a family right now. Or if you have a family, you want to create opportunities for your children to succeed and to go through things that, to benefit from things that you haven't benefited from. That's the goal, right? However, we find ourselves, many of us, in positions of just living and just being so Canadianized that burning desire, that burning hunger, that passion that we had when we just migrated to Canada has started to deteriorate and just fall far further and further and further behind in the wayside, just by the wayside. And we're just now just living just to survive, right? But we're not here to survive, guys. We're here to thrive. We're here to excel. We're here to achieve. We're here to achieve things that we didn't dream that we were able to achieve back in our home country. It's not about flexing back on family members and friends and colleagues and persons back in our home country, but it's about actually doing what is right, what is needed to create the platform to strive and to excel in this new country, right? So if you're watching this right now and you're an immigrant, let this be a reminder for you guys to remember the mission, remember the goal, remember why we left our beautiful countries, many of us, our beaches, our rivers, our streams, our food, our culture, our loved ones, our stability, and make the decision to come to a new country, to start over from scratch. Many different variation in cultures in terms of different food, different weather, different people, different everything. Many of us are away from our families, and it's a constant sacrifice, loneliness, anxiety, immigration, so many challenges we're going through. It has to be for a reason. It has to be for a purpose. So please, guys, do not fall into the culture of mediocrity. Do not fall into the culture of just surviving. Do not fall into the culture of wasting time. You don't have time to waste as an immigrant in Canada. But what I can tell you is that if you put in the work, this country will reward you. One of the biggest things I always tell people is that in Jamaica, where I'm from, oftentimes you survive on one job, meaning that the average person don't work 2-3 jobs in Jamaica in order to survive. But oftentimes, because there's just not enough opportunities for part-time and full-time employment. Some people do, but just not enough for everybody. But here in Canada, you have opportunities to work 10 jobs if you have the capacity to do it. There is so much opportunities for you to work many different jobs and to hustle and to invest and to save and to achieve things, especially if you keep your credit in good standing and, proper money management and so forth, so on. There's so much opportunities to just earn money and work and live, right? And of course, there's so many distractions as well, because persons might be earning the money, but they are distracted, they're not doing the right things and so forth, so on. But yeah, man, plant a flag and decide, say, yo, listen, this is why I'm here, this is what I'm doing, and it's short-term pain for long-term gain. You might not be able to do a lot of things that other people are doing because you have a different mission, you are in a different goal, you have a different purpose, right? Your purpose is really and truly to create a foundation for your future generation, right? And I was telling a friend of mine who lives in Nova Scotia right now, he's the first person from his family to travel overseas, and now his family is here, his mother is here, and so forth, so on. Somebody has to be the bridge. And for many of us, we are that bridge. Not many of us grew up having that rich uncle overseas or that rich auntie overseas. For many of us, we are that uncle, we are that auntie. We are that person who our other family members are looking up to create a bridge for them to be able to come across the ocean and to create an opportunities for their immediate family as well. So many of us have so much, I'd say, obligation and responsibilities to fulfill for our families that we don't have time to waste time. So guys, again, it's not an easy transition, so don't forget the goal. Remember the purpose, remember the reason why you decided that, hey, listen, I'm gonna try this immigration thing, Sometimes we forget the purpose and the reason why, especially when you're here and immigration anxiety starts to hit you, loneliness starts to hit you, cost of living starts to hit you. Oftentimes it causes us to forget the mission, it causes us to forget the goal, to forget the purpose why we're here. However, let this video be a reminder, guys, to remember the purpose why we're here. Remember the goal why we are here. Stop wasting time in Canada. Canada is a country that will reward you if you put in the work. If you put in the work, if you are diligent, if you are proactive, you will reap so many rewards from this country. Don't forget the mission. Don't become so Canadianized that you forgot the reason why, or how happy you were when you found out that your visa was approved, when you found out that your study permit was approved, your work permit was approved, your permanent residency were approved, you're now a citizen is approved. All of these things, don't forget how you felt, how happy you felt when you heard those words, when you got that email, and how I'd say enthusiastic and just how grateful you were, and the plans that you had for yourself. Do not get distracted. Buckle up, Batman. Get back in line. Get back in line. You're getting distracted. Don't get distracted. Remember the goal. Stay focused. Stay focused. And this is just a reminder for you guys and a reminder for myself as well. Anyways, sit down videos. I'm not going to go on too long. You guys know that I will probably talk for 30 minutes, but I'm going to end it here right now. If you guys have been watching my channel and you're not yet subscribed, this is the moment that you take a quick opportunity to just hit that subscribe button. Smash a like on this video, at least 100 likes. And let me know what you think about this video in the comment section as usual. Until next time, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.